People of Reddit. Everyone hates me until they need me. What jobs are the best example of this? Try getting a dentist appointment when you have a raging toothache. Crickets. Dentist. Lawyers. Hate them until you need them. A tow truck. Everything is working. Why do we even have IT? When something is broken, why do we even have IT? Housekeeping. People were such assholes to the housekeepers at the hotel I worked at. To them, they were a bunch of foreigner scum, personal servants, and thieves. In reality, those girls were the hardest workers I've met, and for little pay in return. They had a lot of integrity. They could find a diamond ring, and every single time when they could pocket it, they are turning it into me so I can call its owner. If you accuse a housekeeper of stealing with no proof otherwise, you're an asshole. Years in the hotel industry, and I've only ever seen one person steal. A manager. Cleaning staff and garbage workers. I remember a strike in the Netherlands at its biggest train station because of low wages and lack of recognition. Trash piled up to 30 centimeters high. You had to wade through discarded rotting hamburgers, cans of cola, and more. People are freaking pigs, and they keep it from being noticed. Truck drivers. People will always complain about them when driving near them, but they're the reason why stores can always be running stocked with items. Bar security. This is a bit niche, but since I work in the field road maintenance, people get so inexplicably furious when they're mildly inconvenienced due to us fixing stuff, but God forbid there's a pothole, or a tree goes down, or it snows. Then we're all buddy-buddy again. The amount of times I've almost been hit by cars who don't want to stop, slow down, or given the finger and screamed at for holding them up is insane. Shipping and receiving devs at any company. Administrative assistants. We do a lot of things that people just think magically happen. CPAs, but accountants in general. No one wants to talk to us or hear about our work until it's imperative. And then at least some of them are astonished by standard market rates and feel they're being fleeced. Food service workers. People seem to hate them while they need them. I work in security, so we're the ones who have to tell people no and make their task more difficult, time-consuming because of policies and whatnot. Like, I'm sorry, man, but I can't just let you in because you tell me what company you're with if you're not on the list. It means someone didn't submit the request properly, so that's not on me. If I start letting people in, I will lose my job. Building site shits on them. The pay is basically whatever the bare minimum is. The tradies shit on them. When they aren't there to do all the heavy lifting so the tradies can have an easier life, the tradies bitch that they have to do actual hard work. IT support specialists. Because no one appreciates them until the Wi-Fi goes down. Teachers. And letting kids use litter boxes. But then I remember once the pandemic hit, everyone was calling teachers essential because people were forced to deal with their evil spawn they spewed onto the world. Retail workers. We were essential workers during the pandemic, but before and after we're unskilled workers. Also daily, if we can help a customer find something, we're good, but if it's not available, the amount of verbal berating we take is absurd. Funeral directors. Definitely tech support and IT professionals. Most people don't think about them until their computer crashes or they can't connect to the internet. Then suddenly, they're the most important person in the office. Doctors. The opposite is insurance. Everyone is fine with it till they need it and realize how much they screw you in every possible way. Veterinarians and vet techs are a fun example of people hate us when they don't need us. And they hate us even more when they do need us. Spoiler alert, we aren't getting any of your money. To know where it goes, but not to my pockets. Cops. Welcome to human resources. Children's services. Everyone hates us and has an opinion. Of course, if there's a child being locked in a basement, then we get called. Surgeons. I read a lot here about how they're assholes. LOL. This feels like a Family Feud question. Show me liars. That's our #1 answer on the board. Quality management. Dentist of. Teachers, we're often the scapegoat for political causes, and yet everyone needed us back to work during the pandemic. Mortgage bankers. They're annoying and skeezy until you need your mortgage pushed through fast to avoid homelessness. Given the current political climate, I'm gonna go ahead and say, and by extension, JCHO. Let's make it easy. All regulatory and safety standard organizations EPA, FCC, FTC, NTSB, SEC, FDA, etc. They make life just a little bit more detailed and maybe redundant or complicated until you learn how to follow procedure, but they're the ones making sure you don't get hurt or die on the job. It's a hell of a lot harder to sue a major course business for negligence if regulatory systems aren't implemented and followed. Edited for clarity of last paragraph. Abortion providers. Yeah, I think doctors are up there, but I think lawyers is also the correct answer. Basically every job. No one appreciates anyone anymore. We basically have a country of narcissists posting on social media complaining, and it is always about me. Abortionist. I'm so surprised there weren't a lot of police responses. I'll say cops, police, law enforcement. I'm thinking most people hate professions that they need to maintain something to help you keep the status quo. Mechanics don't upgrade your car, but they charge a good deal of money to make it what it was before it broke. Insurance agents take your money and then they only pay off by putting you back where you had plenty and you only get what you had before. Lawyers are in a category all their own. Of course, there are other despised professions that don't fit that dynamic. Politicians are universally hated. Salespeople, marketing people, telemarketers. All those seem to be people who tried to get us to buy seem to like doctors but hate dentists. Teachers, and they are severely underpaid for it. Every blue-collar job. Police, oil field worker, people will judge you for destroying the planet, yet they happily spend a large chunk of their paychecks behind the wheel, while I take transit or bike to get to the same places. I'll be damned to let the taxman and my employer get more of my money than necessary. HR, psychiatrist, janitor, spiders, anyone in the insurance industry. PC insurance, at least. Health insurance is $100. Your premiums are going up for home and auto insurance, but so are claim costs. There is no such thing as a $500 fender bender anymore. Prevalence of shady contractors drumming up business by damaging aging roofs to file falsified claims, often without the knowledge of the homeowner, has increased exponentially over the past few years. Are there execs for huge carriers who make absurd salaries and bonuses? Absolutely. But for most of us in the industry, making a couple cents of profit on every premium dollar is a phenomenal fiscal performance. There is far more going into the cost of insurance than corporate greed. Most of us want to write good business and take care of our customers' claims in the quickest and easiest way possible. Cops, 100. Anybody saying otherwise is fucking delusional. Cops. This is the embodiment of IT. Mechanics, doctors and dentists, dishwasher, drain plumbers, roto-rooter. I was a janitor for 7 years. You have to clean all the puke and shit. That's so grossy while I'm trying to get through school and make a couple bucks on the side so I can have a beer and a meal every now and then, so thanks. Good HR professionals, not some office manager that outlived everyone else and is on a power trip and loves and contributes to the gossip drama. We are often loathed as a result of shitty HR. Sounds like the not all HR type of argument until we help you with your SS, Medicare, benefits nightmares. We read summary plan documents so you don't have to, should be my motto. Public servants. Thanks for watching.